Welcome, everyone. I'm Jeffrey Goodman, Director of Marketing and Development for the YMCA of Northwest Louisiana. We're here at 318 Latino Studios for Shreveport-Bossier, my city, my community, my home. And this is going to be an incredible conversation. I have two guests, both with the Shreveport Rouxgaroux. I have Heather Fontenot and Chase Baker.
Yes.
Hey, guys.
How are you?
Good to have y'all.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, let's just start today with some of the basics. Heather, you're the fan club director for the Shreveport Rouxgaroux Krewe. Mm-hmm. And Chase, you are the center / kicker for the Shreveport Rouxgaroux.
Yes, sir.
So Heather, start by telling me a little about our newest pro team that we're so excited to have. And specifically, where do you play in town? And when is your next local game?
Okay, so we are with Shreveport Rouxgaroux Arena football team. We are part of the NAL League, which is National Arena League, correct? Yes, there are a total of 9 other teams that are part of our league. And we play all our games at the Hirsch Coliseum. Fun fact, when they were trying to pick a city for the next arena team, it was between Shreveport and another city, but they chose us because we already had the location ready to go. It was like an easy choice. And so our next game is this Saturday at 7 o'clock at the Hirsch. We are playing
the Carolina Cobras.
Yes,
so they're from Greensboro, North Carolina.
Okay. And I will say this will publish a week from today, so the game will have already happened, but you have other games after today.
We have a game versus Beaumont on May the 3rd. That's in Beaumont. And then May the 10th, we have a game in Columbus. And then our next home game, I think, is May the 17th.
Mm-hmm. And then May 31st after that, 17th and 31st. So we have, including this Saturday and the next 2, we have 3 home games.
Okay,
guaranteed.
And Shreveport Rouxgaroux website is up and running and very user-friendly.
Yes.
You can find the schedule and all kinds of good stuff on
and
there.
Instagram, Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Our Roux Krewe, if you go to the Roux Krewe Facebook page, that has all the information that you need and keeps you up to date.
Okay, awesome. All right, so I fessed up before we started. I haven't been to a game yet, but I definitely plan to come. So, Chase, this question's for you. I've heard arena football described as a circus with a football game or as NFL meets hockey.
Yeah.
I've heard you specifically say, hopefully it will be so loud I can barely hear the quarterback tell me to snap the ball. Yes. And I've also heard you say, usually if you're not scoring at least 50 points, you're not doing your job right.
Trying to.
So my question for you is, tell me what I'm going to experience when I do come to a game.
First off, you're going to experience a good high level of football, but it's different than everybody's used to. It's a lot faster paced. You have a lot of quick scoring plays. There's a lot more bang bang, like we're scoring as soon as a play turns around. You have on the offensive side, there's 2 receivers that are allowed to run towards the ball, like towards the line of scrimmage while we're snapping the ball. So you essentially have 2 guys on offense hitting the line of scrimmage full speed. So that changes stuff up. They can get deeper on routes and burn people who aren't ready, stuff like that. So it's really cool. We're trying to, you always want to score, I'd say 50 points. If you can score 50, you're going to win a lot of games. There's different times where stuff happens. Your quarterback, somebody gets injured, blah, blah, blah. It's just part of football. But if you can score 50 every week, you got a good chance to win for sure.
And tell me what you were telling me off camera before we started that happened recently to some spectators who happened to be just hanging out thinking they were coming to watch a game and have a good meal and a good time.
Yeah, for sure. So like you were saying, it's a kind of a mix between the NFL and hockey. So we're playing in a hockey arena. They have pads on the walls like a regular hockey arena or like a hockey arena, and you're allowed to put people over the walls, or people are allowed to jump and catch the ball and go over the wall. I actually was able to put a dude over a wall into a family on the side of the rink, so that was fun. It's always, fans want to be up close and personal and really see that, and it's always cool to watch their facial expressions and how excited they get.
And y'all tell me, before we started, y'all were telling me what a Rouxgaroux is. So y'all each had kind of a different urban legend. I'll let you go in either order, but what is a Rouxgaroux exactly for those who aren't in the know?
So my version was a Cajun folktale of a swamp monster that would come and take care of misbehaving children in the middle of the night.
then mine was because, the Omaha Beef's the big team in the league. They're, cattle that the Rouxgaroux used to go around in like a werewolf and terrorize people's farms and eat their cattle and stuff. So I'm sure it's a little bit of both. If their kids act right, they won't come tear up the farm. So you never know.
And y'all definitely have one of the most interesting, unique, cool mascots of any sport, not only the NAL.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
All right. So it's a special time for football in Shreveport-Bossier. We have Centenary College bringing back football after more than 70 years of not having a team. And in a little over a year, we'll be celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Independence Bowl here locally. It's such a wonderful opportunity to have a professional arena football team in our community. So Heather, tell me about the Roux Krewe. That's my first question. Okay. And tell me some things that will help encourage families to come out and support the Shreveport Rouxgaroux.
So with this being our very first year in town, there's a lot of help that we need from our community to be able to stay here. It's not, it just takes the whole community coming to the game, supporting, liking and sharing our post on Facebook, just getting the word out because it's starting to grow. But in the beginning, a lot of people didn't know that we existed. And we're always talking about how there needs to be more family friendly activities in Shreveport to do, and this is it. My kids love it. My daughter, she's obsessed with the Rouxgaroux werewolf. It scares me. She loves it. And they're always ready to go. They love Chase. They love Dio. All the guys, they're wonderful. It's a lot of fun family.
And it's very affordable.
And it is affordable. Like the
free
tickets,
parking.
The parking's free. We have like a family 4-pass where you get 4 tickets, 4 pizzas, 4 popcorns, 4 Cokes for a really reasonable price. It's probably cheaper than going to the movies, to be honest.
Especially nowadays.
Yeah.
And what about the Roux Krewe? What is
the Roux Krewe? So we're a group of volunteers that just kind of help us get things done on game day that we need to get done, whether it's running the merch stand, it's just going out, doing things like this, getting the word out, speaking. I spoke at a Lions Club before, just going out and doing a lot of things and helping take care of the guys and things like pregame meals and stuff like that.
And Chase, I've heard you say, I just really love to play football. So tell me some about your personal football history. Where are you from and where all have you played? And then how about the football history of some of your teammates?
So my dad was an athletic trainer for the Miami Dolphins. And then he was an athletic trainer at the Auburn University while he was getting his doctorate when I was little. So I've been around football like my whole entire life. So it's been in my blood before I could even actually like say I wanted to play. So I love to play. I've been playing tackle football since 7th grade, but I've been playing football since, I was little. It's definitely been a fun ride. I went to college right after high school, obviously. I went to Opelika High School in Opelika, Alabama. And then I went to
For those of you listening, Opelika.
Absolutely. And then I went to this school called Limestone University. Sadly enough, I think they're actually about to shut down the college this week. They ran out of funding. I think they were like $30 million in debt or something that I heard.
Where was it?
Gaffney, South Carolina.
Okay.
It was a Division II school.
Okay.
Then after that, I tried out to play in the AAF, the XFL, and then eventually got in Mexico. So there's a professional American football league in Mexico. Lived in Juarez, Mexico for a little while, and then ended up playing there. Played there again last year, and then I came here to play arena ball in Shreveport just to kind of be closer to family. When I was, overseas playing or internationally playing, my family wasn't able to come as much, So it's been really cool to like have them come to games and see my family. And I have friends that live in Houston, so when the Beaumont game comes, they'll be there. Columbus is 20, 30 minutes from my hometown, so there's going to be a lot of people come. So it's cool. It's been a fun time.
And what about some of your teammates? Like, is that how closely does that resemble the story of some of the other guys you play with?
There's quite a few. We have one that's from Shreveport, one from Monroe, but then we have quite a few. Where's Brandon from?
Brandon's from North Carolina.
North Carolina. And I know he played one year at a league in Finland.
Yeah. Eric Thomas Jr., he played receiver for Evangel, played in the NFL. He's here. He's in his early 30s, and he just still loves to play. So he's playing. You got another guy. His name's Denarius. He's plays linebacker and running back for us. He played at Southern Miss. Played NFL, CFL, and he's in older. So everybody just still loves to play. There's a good mix of guys that still love to play and like younger kids getting out of college and still trying to like get their careers going.
And so what's the kind of age spread of the team? Would you say like maybe 22 on the low end?
23, I would say, is the lowest. I think Dio is 23. And then oldest is
34.
Yeah, 34. Yeah, 34, I think.
Love that.
Yeah, so it's a big range. But you get the young guys learning from guys who've been around, and it's a good mix, you know. Definitely helps the younger guys learn how to speed up and try to be professional a little more, which is nice. But, you know, that's every level.
All right, well, I'm going to pick y'all's brain here a little bit. So as I was preparing for today, I read about an arena football team in Wyoming. It's a town of 37,000 people that sells out a 5,000-seat arena every game. I also read in preparing for today that the Rouxgaroux contracts each of their players to do something in the community at least 2 times a week, which I thought that was incredible. And I heard that the Rouxgaroux players stay on the field after each game to meet kids and their fans. So all of that background and context to say, how can we make sure that this community adopts the Rouxgaroux as their team and ensures you guys are here as I would want you to be and as many people in our community would want you to be for many, many years to come?
I would say the first and the biggest thing was to come to the games. Come to the games, feel the stands, see what it's about for yourself, because the atmosphere is very, very cool. I'm like Chase, I grew up in a football family. I was an athletic trainer in college as well, and football is just fun. We love football, and it's a perfect time of the year because the NFL's not playing right now, so it's just kind of like getting you until there, and it's fun, and it's fun for everybody, and the energy is high. So just we need everybody to come feel the stands. Biggest thing.
Yeah, and Chase was telling me, you guys, before we started, I was asking them, you know, how does George's Pond and how does our arena compare to the arenas of the other teams they play against? And he said one of the really cool things about our arena is just how intimate it is and how loud it is. So I think you're gonna get a unique, unusual experience when you come to your first Rouxgaroux game and all the games after that, as this kind of continues to gain momentum and gain steam.
Oh, for sure. It's the biggest thing for me is I remember when I was a little kid and when I went to my first ever arena game in Columbus, Georgia, and it was, I don't know, it was something cool. I just always remember going to arena football and watched it. And I think for a lot of kids that, you know, the South, we already love football, but getting to watch someone play at a higher level, especially what a, you know, professional, like a little kid seeing that, and then getting to talk to them, them signing your shirt, being nice to them. We have kids camps. Always try to take a moment to, like, every game when I'm talking, I'm like, thank you for coming, even though their parents are there. Tell the kids, thanks for coming and watching me. Tell the parents, thank you. It's just, we couldn't do it without the fans.
Yeah,
it wouldn't
so
be fun. It'd just be parking lot football at that point. So it's always nice to have fans and people that care about us, and I want the community to know that I appreciate them. I appreciate everybody that comes out and supports us, because I wouldn't be here without it. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, guys, those were my set questions today. What else? I mean, there's so much you guys are doing. Everywhere I look, I mean, there's Rouxgaroux information. You're doing your part to make sure this is a success and make sure we can enjoy this for a long time. But what else didn't we hit on that people should know about the Shreveport Rouxgaroux? I did ask, I mean, while you guys are thinking, I asked Heather before Chase got here whether she thought I could take him, and she didn't hesitate. I know all of you were surprised, but I'm just letting you know in case you were wondering. So.
Yeah.
You know, trying to fight people unless I'm on the field.
Yeah. We'll come out and sing, because, I mean, the hits are hard and they're loud. And I had arena football explained to me as you take football, hockey, and WWE. And you mix all that together, and that's arena football. So it has that entertainment factor, because it's true. The kids, like my son, these are professional athletes. So to the kids, they think that they could be on the sidelines of the Saints game. It's the same caliber. And I think that all the guys come out and get to know them. They're all really, really cool guys. They're funny. They're so happy to be here. And they really do love Shreveport. And I've asked them a few times, their favorite things are the food and the people. They said the people of Shreveport that they've came in interaction with are just amazing. And I think that speaks volumes for our community and for Shreveport.
For sure.
And just help getting our name of Shreveport out there to everybody else in a positive manner. And that's what they are, is they're helping build us up positively. And so let's jump on that.
Yeah.
Right?
Are y'all going to eat the beef?
Yeah, definitely going to try to for sure. We go to Omaha the May 23rd, 24th, something like that. So we got to go get some revenge on them from the first game. But, that was the first actual league game. We had to iron some kinks out and get stuff, moving the right way. We ended up getting a new quarterback, and I feel like he's very good with the way he makes decisions, and he's better for, like, the tempo of our offense, like short passes, getting stuff moving, which is nice. It's definitely been cool. I've really enjoyed seeing the progress we've made throughout the year. It's first year, anything's hard.
Absolutely.
And everyone wants to come in and win right off the bat and never lose a game. But, as a true competitor, that's kind of something to me that's unrealistic to win every game.
Absolutely.
Because I think you learn more from losing than you do winning sometimes. Granted, nobody wants to lose all the time. But that moment when you lose, you're like, oh, I probably should have done this better. Or I should have practiced this a little harder. It just keeps you humble. And that's always good. And we're set to make a push. We have 6 weeks left where it's just game straight through. So if we can win at least, I'd say 4 of those, we'll probably end up making the playoffs. We want to win all 6. I want to win all 6 every week. But if we can win 4 to 6 of those games, I think we can make the playoffs. And that'll be really nice for the city to know, like, oh, yeah, we're here. Like, we're going to make the playoffs. I think if we can win every game, we'll, at least in our division, we'll host a home playoff game.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And do y'all practice? Are y'all practicing at George's Pond? Or are you practicing other
practiced,
places?
D1 is our really big athletic gym partner.
So D1, you guys located in South Shreveport off of Ellerby Road.
Yes, and
great trainers. They're always nice. They keep us prepared for sure. They're awesome people. We go in there from 10 to 12 every day, except Fridays on game days usually. I'll go in there tomorrow and get like an ice bath and like foam roll and stretch a little bit, but we're not doing like any workout stuff tomorrow. So,
but they've been at Parkway High School,
Evangel,
Evangel, and then like Freedom Fields. They've
and
practiced.
We've
had a lot of different places in our community.
So Tuesdays, the 316 Center at Cypress Baptist Church. We practice there on Tuesday nights, and then recently Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays we've been at Evangel.
Okay.
Parkway and all the other ones were towards the beginning, but we've kind of got that ironed out. And then that was because the Mudbugs had to practice and stuff. So once they're done, I think Melton Ice, I think we'll be practicing at the Hirschmore. You got to work alongside people and make stuff work while you can.
And so regular season is approximately March to June. Is that? And then what will happen between, because y'all will be back next year, what will happen between July and February? Where will you be, or how will all that work? Or are you still trying to figure that out? And if so, no problem.
So most guys have, most people are not from here. Speaking of not from here, I wanted to share this story. You're talking about the culture and everything. One of our buddies, his name's Dio. He's a D tackle. He's from New Jersey. He's like, oh yeah, we just really have Italian food. We took him to Orlando's. And some of our fans culturally.
I took Ellen to Orlando's for the first time. Yep.
That's awesome. It's so
the
good.
Other day. It was so good.
People from Culturally Connected Television, they do some film stuff for us, and they said if we beat Dallas, they would take us, and I held them up to it. I was like, "You're not going to say that. Not take me to eat." And we took him there. He had gator for the first time. He had boudin balls. He had the whole experience, and he loves it. So that was cool to see people that aren't from the South like experience like Southern food and culture. It's really cool.
Yeah, we have great food here.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, anything else, you guys? I'm so excited you're here in town. I'm committing right now. I'm coming to a game.
For sure.
I'm trying to get Ellen to come and go win out the rest of the season.
Yes.
Try to.
Anything else?
And join the Roux Krewe.
Sorry, I diverted on your question.
No,
most people aren't from here, so a lot of guys will go back home. And then a lot of people will come back next year. It all depends. Hopefully some guys, like a younger guy, one of our running backs, his name's Kayvon Samuel. He's number 6. He is probably one of our better players. He's younger. He's like 23, 24. And hopefully he'll get a chance to go play at the UFL or CFL or somewhere back outdoor, maybe the European League, like that pays better, and he can try to get his way up to the NFL. It's really cool to see the younger guys. It's cool. So a lot of people will go home. Some people get a chance to, go to the next level, and then a lot of guys will either be back next year. Some guys will not play anymore, getting old, stuff like that. But
you guys are living this is your passion. Yeah. You're still living your passion.
I say this all the time. I'm just a grown man trying to chase a kid's dream. That's what it is. It's just fun, and I still love it to this day. I can't give it up. That's the problem. Eventually, I'm gonna have to. I actually found my outlet with coaching in Denver at this school called Abraham Lincoln High School. So it's kind of cool. I really like coaching, so I think I'm going to get into that eventually. But till now, I'm just trying to ride it till the wheels fall off, I guess.
Well, it's great to have y'all. Thanks
Thank
so much
you
for
so
making
much.
the time, and I will see you. I'm not going to sit too close, but I'll see you very soon
For sure.
at George's Pond.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Thank you for
awesome.
having us.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
y'all.